Okay, so we talked about some Street Fighter and other events. We talked about Capcom Pro Tour events, but that wasn't all that's been going on.
Yep.
You, for example, watched a little bit of the Killer Instinct Online Championships. Level Up was putting that on.
So I guess there's 3 events. I don't know if there's any sort of like cumulative points or anything like that, but they're putting on 3 events, and the first one was this last Monday. This is for Season 2, obviously, with all the new characters, TJ Combo and Maya in there. A lot of good players on that. Like Gutter Magic was in there. I know he did really well. I know Tyrant was there, but he DQ'd himself at some point. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know what happened. I guess maybe something happened. But the cool thing about it was all online, and Killer Instinct is known for having really good netcode. Right. So they were able to play the whole thing online, which was really kind of cool to see that they're trying to go this route, you know, of all these online tournaments. But I mean, when we were going over the results for Resistance, I mentioned that CD Jr. might be the best KI player in the world. He took this event, and this event put on by Ultra Arcade, I should also mention. But he took it, and he did it mostly using Maya, who's like the completely brand new character.
He played Maya and Combo, so he played like the 2 new Season 2 characters.
And you know, Maya's super interesting to me because like I mess with her a little bit. I feel like people aren't doing what they should be doing with this character.
I don't know anything about her, so could you just
look?
What does she do?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like the way that she is designed, I think you would actually really like this character.
Look, dude, there are lots of characters in this game that I feel like are very interesting. It's just the
okay. So the gist of Maya is she has a dagger in both hands. Okay. Right. Jab is always one dagger, strong is always the other dagger.
Okay.
Fireball with jab will always throw one dagger, and then fireball with strong will always throw the other dagger. Okay. Right? If you throw the daggers, they hit the opponent, they bounce off, and they land on the ground. Right? Once you don't have your daggers, you just do your kicks. So if you hit jab, you start doing all your kicks instead. Right? So the key about this is that if you dash, you pick up the daggers on the ground. And certain special moves pick up the daggers on the ground. The way this all works is that Fireball with Fierce throws both daggers. But as you play, she builds up power in both daggers. And the only way she can build up power is to get the opponent to block the Fireball daggers. So if you throw the jab Fireball and they block it, you get 1 level of that dagger. So now it has rebound ability. So if you jump in the air and throw it, it bounces off the ground. If you get 2 levels of the jab dagger, it homes in on the opponent.
Okay.
If you get 1 level on the fierce dagger, it now like will break through other people's projectiles.
Okay.
If you get level 2, it becomes unblockable.
Okay.
So basically what happens is if you can build up all 4, you have an unblockable homing fierce fireball that you can throw at them and start combos. The interesting thing that the way they designed her is that she has 2 special moves that are used as linkers in her combo. And basically the way they work is one makes her somersault backwards and suck you in. The other makes you somersault forward and push the opponent away. So during the combo, you can see where your daggers are and do the appropriate ones to suck them in and roll over to pick up the daggers. Okay. And if you charge all 4 bars of the daggers, 2 on each of them, her dagger ender does ridiculous damage. It's a really, really interesting design. And, like, if the dagger bounces away, like, it makes her uppercut safe. Like, if you uppercut and she has a dagger, she can throw daggers on the way down from the uppercut to, like, save herself. But the thing is, if you throw daggers and the opponent scrolls the screen, they can try to prevent you from getting to the dagger and stuff. It's really interesting how she's designed. Okay. I don't know. It's like, really kind of cool. So.
Okay, that sounds cool, man. Yeah. I mean, I've always said, as far as the neutral game goes, I'm really interested in a bunch of those characters. I think they're very interesting designs. What's
funny to me is that everyone I've seen play her keeps playing her like a normal character, like I'm trying to hit you. Like, I want them to block. Because if you get it, like, seriously, when you throw the daggers and they block it, it bounces off them, but it bounces far enough that it can just land right on you. You can catch it again. So if they're in the corner, like I said, you can alternate between daggers. You can throw jab dagger, strong dagger, jab dagger, strong dagger, and they'll all bounce into you. In like half a second, you can build up the complete charge into invincible, into unblockable dagger. So you can literally go jab dagger, strong dagger, wait half a second, low forward, you'll catch the dagger, cancel that into the unblockable dagger, and then go in for a combo.
That's not a block string infinite, right?
I don't think it is,
Okay.
but I don't know.
Sure,
see, that's
that
the
sounds
thing.
pretty busted.
I don't know, and nobody's doing it.
I'm sure it's not.
Like,
sure
I really
they
want
thought
to
about
try
that,
this, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting design. Like, I really think she's really interesting. So
It sounds interesting. It does. I'm not saying that facetiously. That sounds interesting.
yeah.
What does her instinct do?
Makes it so that all of her knives suck back to her no matter where they're thrown.
Did they hit on the way over?
Yeah. And basically she can cancel her dashes into knife throws, so you can just like juggle people with knives constantly. It's like dash jab, dash strong, dash jab, dash strong. Like once you activate instinct, and there's just a lot of really crazy things you can do with her. She's really kind of cool. So
sounds cool. So top 8 from the bottom was Bison, C88 Bison with Saberwolf, then Pro Alien King 17, nice name, with Spinal, MOR Mortality Rico Suave with Thunder and Spinal, then PH Almakashi with Orchid.
Yeah, to be fair, Rico Suave used like 9 characters, I swear.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, he knows every. I mean, I think there's only like 10 characters, but he's so good at them all. So
RM Push a Grief with Sadira got 4th, Gutter Magic Thunder 3rd, LL Paul B LL with Saberwolf got 2nd, and then like I said, Steamco CD Jr. won the whole thing.
Yeah, so good stuff to him. Like I said, brand new character, and he's just taking the tournament like that. Super talented guy. So
He is a talented player. Yeah, definitely. I think it's really cool that they have the capability for online tournaments.
Right,
That's like a real. It's not like a gimmick, you know. It's like a real thing.
Right. And it's going. And I think the next one's going to be November 17th or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, lots of good stuff coming from them. So good stuff in Godspeed, and Steve did all the commentating for that.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Those guys know the game very well, so that's awesome.
Dude, everyone's so confused by my Maya explanation. If I had the game, I could show it, but we won't bother with that. So.
Sorry, I'm just trying to click on what the next thing. Speaking of online events, let's talk about Topanga League. Going back to Street Fighter 4.
That's right. So Topanga, of course, is the pay-per-view, kind of like the Master Series of Ultra Street Fighter 4 event, where it's like an invite, basically.
Right.
And there's always an A League with the best players, and a B League with the players who are trying to get into the A League by winning the B League, essentially. So,
Right. So the B League, I guess, is finished.
Yes.
The B League is done. The B League had just like awesome. I didn't get to see that much of it, but when I did, it was awesome. Like the gameplay was really well done.
Right.
The players, let's just go from the bottom. I was going to say all of them first, but we're going to just start off from the bottom. So last place was Ooita Jin with Chun-Li. Then after that, 15th place was Koji KOG. So,
surprising. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he did well at Evo, but he didn't do that well here. Mago, 14th place with Yang.
Dang. Oh, it's because he's using Yang. Okay.
I don't know if it's because of that, but, you know. Yosan Jury got 13th place. These are not what I would have expected. Katakana de Aoki with DiCapri got 12th. YHC Moshi, Dalsim in the bottom half. Who would have thought?
Hey, to be fair, he's not at the bottom.
No, yeah. I just like messing around with Itabashi Zangief, top 5 character, Zangief, got 10th place. Akutagawa Dudley, 9th. Sasaki Cody, 8th. Nishikin Blanca, 7th place. Ninome Rose, 6th place. Tokido Akuma got 5th place. And then the top 4 who guarantee themselves to move on into A-League.
Are those the guaranteed ones?
They are.
Oh, okay.
They are.
Okay.
Nemo got 4th place. Rolento. EX Pugera got 3rd place with Ibuki. Santaro, Yubiken Santaro, with Sagat got 2nd place, and then Sako won the whole thing with Elena. He destroyed everybody. He went 14-1. He was plus 29.
He only lost to Itabashi, wasn't he?
Yeah. That matchup sucks. Yeah.
But I mean, again, look, Santaro, Sagat. Look, I don't know what anyone thinks Sagat.
Remember those complaints at the start of Ultra? And then he gets all these
to beat a dead horse, but you know, I mean, come on.
That character gets 2nd place like every tournament.
Right?
Every event he gets 2nd place.
Oh,
so
man.
pretty good. But there are also 2 people who have to fight to make it into A-League.
Yes, that's right.
It's the 2 after the top 4. They are Tokido and Ninome. And they play against Fudo and Dashio to decide who gets into A-League for next time. But yeah.
So who in A League is going to?
The ones currently in A League who have to fight to stay in A League are Fudo and Dashio.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm so like, what the heck were guys like Tokido and Sako not even doing in the A League in the first place? You know,
I don't remember.
Really crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really recall. Good job to Sasaki, Cody, and Akutagawa Dudley making comebacks. They were getting stomped earlier.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, they were getting stomped early, and then they like really like rose back up. Right, that was impressive.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. So during Mike's stream earlier today, one of the questions asked is like, how do you feel that Sako's not defending his title at Capcom Cup? Right, and Mike basically said, you know, he had a baby. Him and his wife had a baby recently, so they're very busy with the family and stuff like that. So a lot of people wondering how in the world is Sako. This is online.
There he is.
Topanga, they can play online. And I think Sako plays all of his matches online. So
I mean, he's very talented. Yeah. He has the execution for it. He's super smart.
And Japan's internet infrastructure is the bomb.
It's way better. It's way better. Way less area to cover too. They have some advantages there. It's awesome. You know, it's really cool to see the results. Just because I feel like they are not very closely related to how I would have the tiers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like Elena is not that great. Sagat is fine, but not a top tier character. Ibuki might be up there. Rolento is even. I mean, by Nemo's own admission, is not a great character.
Right.
So yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is, so do we know who's in the A League by any chance? Or?
We do know some of them, yeah. Well, we know, I guess, a lot of them. I mean, they're like all in here, but this is in Japanese, so I'm not going to be that great at doing the whole translation thing. Fair enough. Unfortunately.
Doesn't Google Chrome usually pop out like that? Would you like to translate the page?
Actually, you know what? This is the B League.
Oh, okay.
This is the wrong thing.
Because what I'm curious about is, you remember last year in the A League, they invited one U.S. player.
They did.
That was PR Balrog. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing this year. Are they going to invite a Western player? Was there any European players they invited to the A League?
I don't think so.
Because let me just put, if they do a Topanga A League, if they can fly out like Luffy and Snake Eyes,
they would get bopped. They wouldn't want to do that. Why would they do that? They would lose.
But it would be fun to see, you know, see them like fly these guys out and have them destroy everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, really it would be very interesting to see.
One
of the interesting things about the upcoming matches is that Fudo is listed as playing Rose, and then backup Fei Long.
A lot of people are going that way.
It's just it seems strange to me. I mean, he did so well at Evo. He does so well at whenever he plays. I feel like that character just fits everything for him. Like he has ground control, he has anti-air, and Fudo's ridiculous reactions. He can really do both. Right. And like I feel like he controls ranges better than Rose.
Oh, so some people are pointing out that it was the World League that they were invited to.
Yeah, that's true.
A-League.
No,
okay,
you're right.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. I got those confused then. So hopefully they'll do a World League and try to invite some of those guys.
It'd be really cool. I mean, Europe definitely deserves to be there.
Yeah. They said that Infiltration made it there last year. So so him and PR Balrog were the two people flown in. So
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
As far as Rose goes, she's a good character. I don't know why he would switch. It just doesn't seem like as close a character fit to me. Even if he thinks that she's better, it doesn't seem like as close a character fit.
I don't know. Like, for me, Fudo is really good. I mean, because you remember, he has the Virtua Fighter background, right? So it's very much, you know, this high-low read kind of evasion kind of thing. I don't know. Rose might be able to work decently with her evasive abilities and also, you know, the standing forward mix-ups and stuff like that. So...
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see if he does play that character.
Yeah,
see how it goes.
It'll be really interesting. So, but you know, we've already talked about how Justin's been practicing a lot of Rose, and yeah. So I think this is a character on the rise.
For sure.
But I still think they're overestimating the character.
Yeah, I think so too. Bison Buck says that at TGS they said it was because the crowd hates Fei Long. I have heard that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know whether that's the reality, I don't know whether that's why he's switched. I have heard specifically about Mago that was the case. That he really was the reason.
Interesting.
I don't know too much about Fudo's motivations.
Yeah, because if you remember, that's why Momochi stopped playing Yun.
Right.
He did play Yun for a while, but he said he did not like getting booed, and he enjoys it when he used Cody or Ken and people cheered for him. So he dropped Yun in AE for that. So
basically, I think everybody in Ultra is overrated. Maybe not everybody, but everybody who is talked about as being like top tier is overrated.
Well,
I feel like Evil Ryu's overrated. I think Yun's overrated.
Maybe even Fuerte is overrated.
Fuerte's overrated.
Maybe
Zangief's overrated.
I mean,
it's not like when you sit down to like mark out the tiers in this game. I feel like right at the top you have like 8 characters, like 10, like something like that.
Well, we've always joked that we feel like 15 to 20 characters are top 10 in the game. Like the top 10 consists of 15 to 20 characters.
Pretty much.
Obviously that doesn't make any sense, but that's just how crunched it feels like a lot of the characters are up there.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's it's really exciting to me. I mean, for a while we were worried that it wasn't going to be as balanced, but it feels like it's even more balanced. Because before Ultra came out, remember we were talking about how good AE turned out to AE 2012 was with balance and stuff,
and we felt like that was an accident. I felt like that was an accident. And I feel like this is also an accident.
And it's also a testament, honestly, to how mature the game is getting, that people just understand the game really well. Because the thing about Street Fighter, I will say, is that Street Fighter 4 has the least shenanigansy kind of zero lockdowns, Eddie lockdowns, or crazy things like that, right? So the game really does come down to reads. And so if you know your character well enough and they just have enough options to cover a lot of situations, I feel like that is why guys like Nemo can win with Rolento and Sako can win with Elena. Because if you're just good at frame traps and good at your throw mix-ups and stuff like that, you're going to do fine with the character. You know what I mean? The game promotes that kind of very strong mental play as opposed to, like, here's some silly lockdown that you can't do anything about. So
I guess that's true. I hadn't thought about it like that. Playing to Win says he's waiting for my rage about this. I haven't seen the video that you're linking, but I'm pretty sure it's about Dawson back medium kick. If I had to guess.
Let's try this. So someone asked me where I put Ryu. It's interesting. There's been a lot of talk about Ryu lately. A lot of people saying he's like low tier or something like that. Low tier,
really?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem... Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, back medium kick there. I was playing online yesterday, and I lost a match because of back medium kick flame whiffing. I had gotten used to it working.
Right, at max range.
At max range, and I was just like I was in that situation where like you're in the corner and the opponent is like trying to get into you, and so you're like back in the day you had to do back medium kick and then cancel into fire, or you would take a risk that the opponent would jump and then you would die, or you would just do back medium kick to not take that risk. But in Ultra 1.0. You could just do back medium kick flame, and it was fine.
Yeah, guaranteed connected.
It worked. But it did not, and so I was out there whiffing my flame, and the guy jumped, and I died. So,
oh, man. That sucks.
Yeah, it's that character. I don't know what they're doing. They nerfed that character. I mean, look, even if it was a mistake, the back medium kick pushback being a mistake, just go with it. Like, leave the guy alone. Like, all I'm saying is that I feel like Omega Mode Dalsum might have a chance in Ultra. We'll see.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna, one thing I will say right now is that I really dislike the conspiracy theories that, a lot of people keep coming up with, just on the planet in general. I feel like we're in a nation of conspiracy theories right now, but every character that beats Daigo, man, always doesn't fare too well. No. Only Akuma.
Yeah.
Dalsum, But then again, Ryu's not doing so well in this game either, so, frankly.
Tell them about an Elena I played last night. I'm not sure if I played an Elena, and if that means that I played you and I don't remember it, then I apologize.
Oh, man. That's funny. Okay.
Anyway, I guess that's it about that. As far as the tier list thing goes, maybe we can talk about that at some point in the future.
Yeah, Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, like events-wise?
I don't think there's anything else.
Did you want to talk a little bit about Viscant versus Low Tier God
sure.
coming up?
Yeah. Let's do that before we go to break. So that's coming up. Viscant versus Low Tier God is coming up at Wednesday Night Fights tomorrow. You can see it at twitch.tv/leveluplive. If you're interested, and I guess some people are interested.
I mean, this sounds
not that interested.
This sounds like the most real grudge match there is.
Really?
No, I mean, this sounds like they're actually kind of mad at each other.
Maybe.
So.
I don't know. I'm never sure. Could be. In any case, they're gonna play. You know, there's this whole Twitter thing where they're like, you know when you have like a Twitter discussion with somebody and like you don't reply to their tweets, you just like you make a new tweet where you like talk to them,
subtweeting them.
No, not even subtweeting. They were just like trading these tweets where it was Jay would say something and then Low Tier God would reply, but like not as a reply. It's like one of those stupid Twitter situations where like you don't. I don't know. So there was a lot of enmity, at least written, and they're gonna play.
Yeah, so that's gonna take place tomorrow. It's gonna be a 1st to 10, so it's gonna be one of the longer grudge matches.
It will be, so. Yeah. So Low Tier God has a couple of characters, Rose and Rolento. I would imagine he would stick with Rose. For Jay, I don't know who he's gonna use. He has Blanca, Zangief, Bison, DJ. I think he's dropped DJ. But among those characters, those three, he has them. Street Fighter 4, by his own admission, is not a game that he's great at.
He says it's like his weakest Street Fighter, like that he took seriously.
It probably is. Yeah. He did really well in ST and in Alphas and whatever. So
I remember playing him at Evo in ST.
He played it. He was good ST player.
2005 or something like that.
Yeah, he was. I haven't seen him play it in a long time, but he was good. I don't know. I mean, as far as how the matchup is going to go, it depends on which one of those characters go. I feel like they all have a reasonable chance. Well, I don't know how Bison versus Rose. I have no idea. But Geef and Blanca, I feel like both have pretty good chances in those fights.
Well, Broly Leg says that Viscant also plays some Poison.
You're right. Yeah, he does play Poison also.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, I mean, Low Tier God used to call himself that because he played low tier characters like Rose, and obviously that's not the case anymore. Well, so I wonder if he's gonna play Rose or try to represent Rolento or something.
Well, he tried that against who was it, Myers that he played?
Yeah, and it
did not work. No, the Rolento got eaten up, and he switched to Rose, and he made a game out of it.
Yeah.
I think that his Rose is not bad.
He's definitely a very, very competent player.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so but we'll see how it goes. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean, I guess I'll watch if I'm not busy.
Yo, damn, okay. I mean, I would love to go, but I don't know. See, this is the thing. Is like I would like to go tomorrow just to kind of watch it and stuff like that. But I've been on the Uniel train, right? I even went to Rebel Up this last weekend, and I got stuck in traffic for an hour and a half. So I got put in the losers bracket before I got there. So I played 2 matches.
LA, that sucks.
Dude, I feel so bad too because on Thursday I played against Dell, and he plays Byakuya, right? And I don't know that character at all.
Yeah, it's a character I know at least too.
So I got bodied by LPT when he played Byakuya against me, right, at the previous run back. So before the tournament started, Dell was like, "Here, I'll help you learn Byakuya," right? So we played that match, and he beat me like 5-6 games in a row, and I started figuring it out, and then I started winning more towards the end. First match I had to play was against Dell.
Oh no!
And I beat him.
Oh, that sucks.
And then in losers bracket, I fought him and I eliminated him.
Are you serious?
Eliminated him, right? And so then Rebel Up, I got put into losers bracket because I was late, and the first person I played in losers bracket was Dell, and I beat him.
Oh man,
he was so salty afterward. I felt so bad. But I mean, to be fair, the practice that he gave me at the run back, I got second place. There's only 6 people who entered. Okay. But I beat LPT for second place, and he played Byakuya again, and I beat him.
Now you know that character.
So now I know the character.
What do you think about Breaker Dave picking up Nanase?
Is he doing it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, dude. I hope I inspired him at least. So
maybe
he's playing.
Maybe not in a positive way. Maybe he was like, "These SoCal Nanase." About to show him how to play.
He destroyed me. He destroyed me with Chaos because there's another character I know nothing about. Right, so he put me in the losers bracket with Chaos, free free, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. So we get to grand finals, and I'm like, all right, let's see. I want to learn this game. He picks Waldstein against me.
Yeah.
It's like, what the? So that's like salt on wounds, man. So that fight sucks.
Not to say it's Waldstein's worst matchup, all right?
Right.
As per Alyun.
Right. Oh, man.
Anyway, is that it?
Yeah.
We're done with this segment?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
so
we can take a break.
Yeah,
right?
enough about that. When we come back, as you can see, we'll talk about this YouPorn sponsorship thing, and we will also talk about the League of Legends big old tournament that they had, and we'll also talk about Civilization Beyond Earth.
You know what? I forgot. I totally forgot because I wanted to start the stream by joking it was the last UltraChen that you were going to be on. Because once Civilization comes out, then you're
sorry,
done,
folks.
Right? So, but okay. In any case, we'll be right back. So.